Yeah, I want you guys to understand that you don't need to get discouraged. I've been getting my intellectual property stolen from me for decades. Decades. It's not even funny. Everyone's like, oh, no, it's not going on. And then I prove it time and time again. I just ran into another company that's running their system, and it's exactly what I had built in January 2025 when I initially started, called Nautilus Theory. I just discovered it, and they've been doing it since July of 2025. Is there really a problem there? Obviously, there's a problem because I never released it. I never made it public until November 2025. I developed it in January. I did all the math, at least. I did all the theory, and it was an internal corporate thing. Never published it anywhere. Never released it anywhere. But there are people now building on that theoretical model, and it's not just that person; it's more than one. So I want you to be aware that this is a consistent thing. If you're good, like if your intellectual property that you develop is good, then yes, you're gonna be targeted. It's just how people are. They'll target you. They'll steal from you. They'll rob you. They'll attack you, and then they'll try and say there's no way you could have came up with all this stuff on your own. Yes, there is. Just a mild reference. Vector databases, the technology behind BitChute, the original BitChute, the Mamba machine learning model, this particular technology. This is just a few of them. Nautilus theory, which is just a theory about locked-in tuple-style databases, which act as a memory for machine learning models, localized machine learning models. It's like an API that you can program into it. It's a little more complex than that. It led to people embedding Duck database into machine learning models. There's a lot of stuff that led into this, but it's how it is. People will steal your stuff. They'll steal your ideas. They won't credit you. That's just how it is. If you're trying to make money on it, you need to be very aware that they will steal your stuff. If they're any good, any good at anything on a computer, they will either packet mine you or reverse engineer it, and it's annoying. Sometimes they'll just outright steal it by doing a man-in-the-middle attack and stealing your packets over the network. That's how it is. I don't agree with it at all. I'd like to press charges against everybody who steals from me. There's no reason to steal from me. If you're in the tech industry and you're as good as I am, then you should have no problem developing the stuff on your own. You should have no problem coming up with these ideas on your own. The fact that there are so many people that can't do this, and so many people who regularly steal, that's just how it is. And then you get them, they'll threaten you. They'll threaten you with violence. I get threatened a lot. All the people threatening me are people that work for the tech industry. Almost all of them. They usually threaten me with violence, this other stuff. And then because my rule is I'm not settling with you because I don't even know who you are. I see that you have like a few $100 million in your equity in your company. And I'm just like, that's not your money. That's mine. That's my money. That's not yours. You didn't make that. Like Obama said, you didn't build that. I did. That's my money. And when they go around, they say, oh, I have a few $billion, multiple $billion now. It's like, you didn't earn it. You stole it. That's what it means. You stole somebody else's idea, somebody else's work, somebody else's system, and you marketed it as your own. And you didn't even copy. Like, it's just a blatant ripoff. Am I upset? If there were laws broken in regards to that, yeah, I am upset. I think you should be arrested. I do press charges every time, all the time. Do I want money from you? No, I don't. I don't want your money. Somebody thought it was good enough to give you the money, therefore you should bear the guilt of that money. It's not your money, but your ill-gotten gains should have the same, shall we say, weight upon your soul that it alleviated my pockets of. So my pockets are empty and yours aren't. I was homeless and you were stealing from me. I became homeless because people were stealing from me. So you can understand where I'm coming from. I ended up homeless for like 8 years because I kept getting my intellectual property stolen. The government in Colorado seized my laptop and refused to return it. So they stole my intellectual property. They seized my hard drives. So they seized a lot of source code. So far, we have only seen one of the things that they've taken from me from Colorado on the market, and which is good because that means I can still develop the rest of it, but I've only seen one of the things show up so far. This is just how it is. I'm not upset. I am mad, but I'm not upset. I'm not going to cry. I might get a little, verklempt, because you know who stole that, and I do have a reason. I have a legitimate reason not to like those people. And there's no reason for anybody to judge me because of it, because I didn't steal anything from you. Never stole from you once. You definitely stole from me, though. But hey, good luck with those heavy wallets.